Hey guys, and welcome back to, I believe this is episode 6 of Two Grown Podcast, where we talk about all things girls, fun, book club, random conspiracies, and we hope you guys just kind of tag along and have a good time with us. How are you guys doing today? How are you doing today?
I am here. It's been a day, it's been a week, it's been a month, whatever. How about you?
It has been. I'm just going to leave it at
Yeah.
that. It has been, because goodness gracious.
Yes, ma'am. We are surviving, we are thriving. It
That's
is what
right.
it is.
I am trying my best here.
Oh my gosh, that's all you can do. Well, what is your rose and thorn for the week with how we always start out?
I am going to give you guys a combined rose and thorn this week. I don't know if anybody out here knows, some people do, some people don't, that my son has been pretty much in the hospital for almost like the last week and a half, 2 weeks, and he finally came home. So it's a thorn because unfortunately he was in the hospital and we did have to spend some time from home, and that was kind of a struggle. But it's also a thorn because he just came home Saturday, and so today is like our second full day back at home. And I'm just happy that he was healthy enough to come home. So that is what we're thankful for. And we're learning how to use a pick line and all those things. So it is still stressful. Right now, I'm saying we're out of the jungle, but not necessarily out of the weeds. So that is
It's a
where we're
very
at.
good way of putting it.
Yes.
Yeah. My goodness.
What about
So
you?
I'm very, very glad he's doing better. Yeah.
Thank you so
Okay.
much, because I was stressed, y'all. I was stressed.
I know. My gosh, girl. Okay, for mine, which seem very mundane compared to yours, but whatever, it's fine. Okay,
No.
starting with Thorn. I have a very old laptop. For anyone who doesn't know, me and Emily have the same laptop from the same year. When I tell you, this thing did not work for the majority of the week. It didn't work until like 2 days ago when I dropped it. I mean, like, black screen of death, everything. We didn't know if we were going to be able to record here. I wasn't able to record for my other podcast because I did not have any technology for it. So I was panicking. I was struggling. It was bad. I was like texting my husband like, "Oh my god, we got to get a new laptop. This isn't going to work. How, what, which one, blah, blah, blah." Thank God. Thank the Lord, sweet Jesus. My laptop works now, so we're able to record this. Thank God.
Yes.
Then my rose. So for most of the week, I was dog sitting at my dad's house, which is nice in some aspects. It's not so nice in others. But I will say I am just so glad to be home. Coming home on whatever day I did, I think Saturday, was my rose. Okay, I walked in, my 2 cats came in and harassed me. My husband just sat on the couch next to me, and we were like one big family. So that was definitely my rose. I don't mean to be cheesy, but like, my family is everything, as is yours with
As
you.
it should be, yes.
I know, period. But yeah, so that was my rose. I'm very thankful to be home.
I love that, Rose, because sometimes, like, we know how they say there's just no place like home. Sometimes that is literally just the truth. Like, there is just no place better than being in the comfort of, like, and not even just like a home as in like a place, but home as in like what is home to you, like what people are home and like animals are home. So yeah, no, trust me, after being in the hospital for almost 2 weeks, I was so happy to be home.
Gosh. Yeah,
Yes.
guys, that bed she was sleeping on was like, I don't know if you've ever seen like a labor and delivery bed couch thing that they always put dads on, where it's like this big, and she's just, poor Emily, man. It was bad.
It was bad. My back
We're about
is
to order
definitely
an
crying.
air mattress. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
for sure,
Had they
girl.
said, because they were talking about him having to stay there for 12 weeks. I know when we were on FaceTime that night, I was like, if I have to be here for 12 weeks, send me like a one of those like pillow top things for this thing, because it was so uncomfortable. But I'm home now, so I'm happy.
Yay.
Yeah,
You're happy, your son's getting better, all good things. All good things.
Absolutely. And speaking of all good things,
what did you think about church this week?
Yes, that's what I was going to talk about. So I missed last week due to being in the hospital with my son. I just didn't have a minute to hop on. And so I think the questions series that we're in actually started last Sunday, right?
Nope.
It didn't? Was this the first one?
Yeah, so they did an extra week of
the Love Like Jesus?
Other one of Love Like Jesus, and now this week, you just started the question.
Okay, good. So then I didn't miss the beginning of the new series. So right now, I did like it. And I thought it would actually be kind of fun to, how they were saying, like, "Oh, what is Jesus to you? Like, is he enough?" Like, it's like Jesus is, and they were like saying what Jesus was to them. I thought it'd be
Yeah.
fun at the end of our little church discussion to say what Jesus is for us. And I like the
Yeah.
message on like individually, like, do you think that Jesus shows up enough for you? Do you think Jesus shows up how you want Jesus to show up? Because sometimes, like, I feel like sometimes when I want for things, I want Jesus to do what I want him to do. And sometimes I have to like put what I want aside and go, okay, just do what is supposed to happen. Put into my life
Uh-huh.
what I'm supposed to get and what I'm supposed to need so I can, live more for him. And I forget that sometimes. I do.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah. For me, it's just like I feel like I try to use Jesus as a guide, but
Mhm.
that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to get answers to all the questions I ask him about what I should be doing. I
Yeah.
know in the sermon they said that in like the gospels Jesus only answered 8 questions, but he asked like 3 to 400.
Mhm.
And sometimes I definitely feel that. Sometimes I am just sitting there like, what is going on? What am I supposed to be doing? And I'm asking all these questions and I'm asking for all
Yeah.
these things. And I think a lot of times I think I need to learn patience very much. And I think
I
I need
struggle
to
with
learn.
patience too.
Girl, it's bad. It's
It's
bad,
so bad.
especially with like just like financial things and like when we
Mm,
are gonna have kids, if we are gonna have kids. Like right now, I think that's my biggest thing. So
yeah,
just
yeah.
trying to get answers on that and do all the right things. It's definitely hard, but Jesus will teach you a lot of lessons. You just gotta sit in the
Yes,
silence.
he will. Yes, he will. Because if you
My gosh.
ask and you will receive, may not in the way you
Oh
want
my
to
gosh.
receive, but you will. You will get it.
Yeah, that's the key. Oh my gosh,
That
definitely. Not
is.
always in the way you want. Oh my goodness.
Yes. So did you enjoy the sermon though?
Think I did.
Mhm.
It
Mhm.
wasn't necessarily my favorite, but I think it's just because I was like struggling with relating to it a little bit. Just because I feel like I don't know what my Jesus and is. I feel like I ask Jesus for everything, so I'm not sure if I have an and, but by saying that, I'm like, wait, by saying that, is my and gonna come up real soon so Jesus can teach me a lesson?
Right.
Like,
I know. 'Cause,
so
like, right
yeah,
now, my Jesus was literally, like, Jesus and health everything. Like, I was just like, whatever
exactly.
I have to do and I feel like my "and" changes based on what season I'm in. So, my
Yeah,
kids were dealing with that strep throat since, like, February 8th, and so it's been over a month at this point, and, so I feel like for the last month, I've just been like, how can I make my household more healthy? What can I use for cleaning
mhm.
products? And so I've been praying a lot about that specifically. So right now, I feel like I'm in a season of what, Jesus and what health wise, like anything to do health. Cause now I'm like worrying about everybody else and like, what can I do to like,
Yeah.
I even asked the doctor, I was like, is there anything I could have done to like make this not happen? And, they were pretty much like, "No, that things like this just happen," but I'm, like, just praying that, like, Mason gets better and this does not happen to
Yeah.
any of my other kids because, it's just stressful. So I feel like my "and" does change throughout, like, what's going on in my life. And I think everybody's kinda
Yeah.
like that. It just kinda depends.
No, yeah, for sure. I think especially in your case where he did get sick like so bad so quick,
Mhm.
I
So
could
quick.
definitely see the anxiety. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like at first it was strep and then you texted me he's in the ER and then he was back in the
Mhm.
hospital again and it was just like, "Oh my gosh." So,
I know, I
yeah.
know.
I don't know. I think yeah, I don't know what my and would be. I'm sure there is one, but I don't want to test it, you know? I
Yeah,
don't want to
yeah, no, you're
feel
like,
like
if I say it out loud, he's gonna hear me, and
yeah.
then he's gonna teach me, and I don't know if I'm ready to be taught yet.
Exactly, but that's the thing,
Yes.
right? Like, God knows everything that you need before you ask it. It's just
Yes.
a matter of when you're ready to ask it.
Amen.
I don't know if I'm ready to ask yet, you know?
I no,
So
I
I'm
get that.
just
I
yeah.
have been in those seasons too where I'm like, I'm tiptoeing. I call it tiptoeing
Yeah.
around. I'm like, "I don't know, God. I don't know if we're there
Uh-huh.
yet." And he's like, "Girl, Imma
Yeah.
let you know. Imma let you know when."
He's like, "Period. You are gonna figure this stuff out on my timing,
Yes.
not
I
yours.
know, and I'm
'Kay?
like, I
'Kay."
sometimes I wonder if I'm the only one who, like, talks to God like he is my like, one of my girlfriends, and I'm like, "Hey,
I
God,
do
it's me
it.
again." I know
I
there's some
do it.
I wonder sometimes, like, when I'm praying, like, I don't, like, do the, but, like, "Oh, Jesus, Lord, blah, 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 blah," and, like, pray. I just, like I have conversations with him, but sometimes I'm just in the car and I'm like, "Look, God, I gotta talk to you. I need you to take a minute,
Period.
okay?"
Period. I'm like, "Dude, what's going on? Can you just tell me what's going on, please?"
I know. I'm like, "Hold up. Something ain't right. We got to get this
I
together.
know.
Are we in the
I
are
know.
you in the room with me? Do you know what's going on?" Cuz I'm telling you, sometimes sometimes I get ahead of myself and I have to like bring myself back down and say, "Girl, he knows more than you do. So calm down."
Exactly, exactly, and I
Yes.
think that's where I need to stop myself because sometimes I forget that it's not all on Victoria's time, it's not all on Victoria's head, like, he has a plan, he will continue on with his plan, I am along for the
Mhm.
ride, you know?
That is
So
right. And that's my hardest part.
exactly.
But so
Girl,
if you guys
for
are
real.
listening in the oh sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but if you guys are listening, I would love for you guys to comment and let us know like what is Jesus to you? Like yes, he's Jesus, but he's Jesus and what? Like what phase of life are you in right now? Letting us know like what can he do for you? What is he for you in this moment? I would love to hear that and love to be able to connect with you guys on some of that because I have been through many phases, as I'm sure Victoria has too. We have been through a many phases in our lives, and I'm sure maybe we could connect with you guys on where you're at in your spiritual life as well at this moment. So if you guys want to let us know, we would love that.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, I have to ask, okay,
Mm-hmm,
have
mm-hmm.
you seen the stuff going on with Jim Carrey right now?
Yes, yes, I have. Okay, and I have
Uh-huh.
thoughts. I have notes. I have notes because
I
mm,
It's bad. Well, Selena Gomez is having the same issue right now too,
yes.
so it's just, like,
Well,
everything going on, it's like, "What the heck?"
yes, and I was gonna say over like the last 5, 10 years, I mean, we have had what Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, Avril Lavigne, Kanye West. We have a plethora of celebrities that people believe are have died or have been killed and have been
Mhm.
changed out in some way, or cloned. Some people say so. It really like to see this, I'm really not shocked. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it was him.
Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, they're like, "Are these girls crazy?" Well, yes, we are, but
Yes.
also there was recently an event where, Jim Carrey came out to the public for the first time in, like, I think 8 years, and he did not look like Jim Carrey, okay?
Nope.
It looked like so much work done with, like, pillow cheeks and, like,
Mhm. Mhm.
Botox and, like, everything, if it was him. Here's the thing, though, Jim Carrey said before he went out of the spotlight that he would not come back into the spotlight, right?
Correct.
He said that and he said, "Don't believe it if this happens." Well, he came out on the red carpet, did not look like him. Did not it looked like the average mom with a short haircut from like a school pickup line, right? It did not look like Jim
Mhm.
Carrey.
Did not look like him
Oh,
at all.
and I just can't believe that one, he would age that way. I feel like he would have had to have work done. But with somebody with such talent to make all those different facial features like he does in like The
Mhm.
Grinch and The Mask and all that stuff, I can't imagine he would get Botox because that would kind of alter his ability to do
To
that,
do those
you
things.
know?
What he is known for. Like, I just wanna make that part very
Yeah.
clear. What he has built his career on, what he is known for, and the
Mhm.
fact that he also said a while back, "If I ever shave the beard, it's not me. They got me." Like, the fact that he told
Exactly.
us that, and did he have a beard? I didn't see one. So I'm just saying.
Nope.
And the fact
Mhm.
that Jim Carrey himself, with all this going on, the fact that Jim Carrey himself has not come out to make a public statement because, and I know he doesn't, he's a more private person, and I totally respect that. But you would think, as a celebrity, if they, and I know he would have to see it if he's alive still,
Mhm.
you would think that he would be like, okay, I've got to come out and clear the air about this. That, a
Yeah.
publicist has come out for him and said something.
Which
and
was
the
crazy. The publicist was trying to guilt trip so badly. So
yes,
badly,
so
dude. Oh my
badly.
gosh.
And then why would Paris, like, why would the host of the event in Paris come out and speak on Jim Carrey's behalf? Like, that was just super weird to me too.
Exactly.
And I'm like, no, we need a live video, like a live stream from Jim himself. And we need him
Mhm.
to tell us. Also, too, I don't know if you noticed when he was signing autographs, he was signing with his right hand and he's left-handed.
That's
So,
sus.
yes.
That
I
is
mean,
extremely sus.
and a lot of people are like, "Oh, he's just ambidextrous." But still, at the end of the day, my husband is ambidextrous too, but he still has a more dominant hand. And Jim Carrey,
Yeah.
over however many years now, has always done his autograph with his left hand. So why would he automatically, like, just during this first time coming out after so long, sign autographs with his
Exactly.
right hand? It does not make sense. His eye color was not,
Change.
yeah, changed completely.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
why would somebody have surgery if that's what happened? Why would have somebody have surgery to change their eye color? That makes zero sense. And the fact that people reached out saying, like, oh, this is just the result of weight loss. Like, I think read something about them saying it's the aging and weight loss. His face, in my opinion,
No, it
looked
wasn't.
puffier. Like, I thought his face
It
looked a lot
did.
puffier and more full. And I was like, that would not happen from weight loss. You would look like saggy and loose skin and more wrinkles
Exactly.
if it had been from weight loss. So I was not believing any of that was coming out. And I
Mm-mm.
agree with you. The fact that they were sitting there, they were trying way too hard to make us feel like we're idiots and trying to make
Exactly.
us feel bad. Like, it was just too much for me. And then
Exactly.
what did you think about the fact that, like, 2 days later his daughter got in a nearly fatal accident?
Girl. Okay.
So, like, the last person.
Coincidences aren't coincidences. That's all I'm saying. Like,
Exactly.
it does not. Okay, maybe that happened, but I highly doubt it. Genuinely, like, maybe I'm just distrusting of everybody, which we all know I am, but still,
Mhm.
it's like, come on now. Are
Yes.
you really paying attention?
And the fact that his daughter would be like the last person who would be able to say, that's not my dad. So I mean, I find it,
Exactly.
right. I find it odd that all of a sudden she's in this terrible accident in the ICU, unconscious, almost dead,
Mm-hmm.
shortly after he debuts as, like, Jim Carrey. So I just thought that was super, yeah, coincidental, if you will.
Exactly. You know what it reminds me of, though?
What's
Okay,
that?
I'm gonna sound crazier than normal. So
No, you're fine.
right when Justin Bieber got married, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had been dating Selena Gomez like 2 months before. So it was
Yes.
really, really quick before he got proposed to. Well, there are rumors that Selena like sacrificed herself for their baby, right? I don't know in what world that would have had to happen, but if you look at Selena now, it does not look like the old Selena, right?
Mm-mm.
At all.
It
And
does not.
if you remember right when Justin got married to Haley, he was in like this huge mourning period with Selena because Selena went to rehab and
Mm-hmm.
was like having all these mental health issues. But when she came out, she did not look like Selena. She was missing tattoos. Her eyes looked different. Her face looked different. But it was close enough that we wouldn't know, right? It was right on the line. So I don't think that's Selena Gomez. I think that is somebody else. I don't think the people that we're seeing are actually the people that we're supposed to be seeing. If that makes
Absolutely. I could
sense.
not agree more with you. And I don't think you're crazy at all because I have gone through this deep dive. I'm sure you're not surprised, but I have gone through this deep dive as well. Mm, Like, do you
Yeah.
believe that her baby is Rain Kardashian?
I could really see it. I could really see it.
In my opinion, this
Yep.
is just my opinion, allegedly,
I
he
know.
does look
I
like
know.
Justin. He does sound like Justin. Now,
Mhm.
I'm a Scott Disick fan. I
Mhm.
love Scott Disick. I love
Same.
the
Always.
Lord, okay? But I don't think that's his son. The part
I
I can't
agree.
really figure out is what the connection is between Bieber and the Kardashians and Selena, that they had to sacrifice the
Mhm.
baby necessarily to them. Like, that part I can't figure out.
Yeah.
However, I do believe that. Do you know?
I
Okay,
have a
I wanna
theory.
hear it.
Okay. There were 2 people that were mentioned a significant amount in the Epstein files, which are Selena and
Mhm.
Justin. And we already know that Justin was a victim, like a pretty big victim of everything going
Yes,
on. So I think it
to do
definitely
with
has
that.
something to do with the Epstein
Absolutely.
files. Yeah,
I
for
I
sure.
I agree with you. I just am like, but why the like, I guess I'm just trying to figure out, like, I can see why they would be targeted.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out what connected them to the Kardashians necessarily. Like, that's the wild part to me.
Yeah. It's probably just because 'cause they're sellouts,
Yeah.
realistically. Like, one thing about the Kardashians is they will sell themselves for a
Mhm,
quick
mhm.
buck. So I think they probably know somebody who knows somebody or agency or whatever. And they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna make this
Mhm.
happen," and Selena went bye-bye,
Yeah.
basically.
Absolutely, and then
Yeah.
I feel like Selena probably just had to be, like, offed because, like, it
Yeah.
just I don't think she really could have lived. I think she probably if they would have probably kept her alive, she probably would knowing her how she
Mhm.
was before mentally, I think she probably would have done something
Mhm.
drastic anyway, and then I think they were worried that she would eventually, like, speak out about it. So I
Uh-huh.
think that's why they had to let her go, if you know what I mean. I
For
also
sure.
Justin Bieber and then by him marrying Haley, I think do you believe in, like, celebrities having handlers? I think because of
Yes.
the emotional state that it probably threw him into, he was then put directly in with Haley to for her to become his handler, and that is because she's so good at
Yeah.
like, PR, and
Yeah.
genuinely believe his song Ghost is about Selena.
Is about
Yes.
Selena. He literally has Selena in an angel tattoo on his
Yes.
arm.
I am in it with you on those conspiracies, and I don't think they're conspiracies. I fully believe that because I went through a whole thing where reading about people dreaming about having, like, these dreams where they're in space and they're saying, like, "I'll give you everything that you want if you just sign
Mhm.
right here, like, just give me everything." And then if they say yes, next thing you know, they are who they are, and we know all about them, and if they say no, they wake up
Yep.
and barely remember, but they, remember little snippets here and there. So I definitely
It's all work
it
of the
is the
devil, I'm telling you.
Illuminati, the devil, all satanic shit,
All of it.
and you should stay away from it.
Exactly. This is why we go to
That's
church every
right.
Sunday, okay? This is
Yes.
exactly why. So yeah, you guys are gonna have to let us know in the comments what you think. Do you think we're crazy or do you think Jim Carrey isn't Jim Carrey
Yes.
anymore? And same with Selena. Like, have you really been paying that close
Yes,
of
I know,
attention?
'cause so that is
That's
the
the
question,
question.
like, have you guys really been paying attention? Because Selena has been a while ago, but I want to know, I seriously want you guys to, like, comment and let us know, talk with us, and let us know what you think about Jim Carrey. If you guys try to tell me it was plastic surgery or work done, I want you to also tell me why you think he would get that work done.
Uh-huh.
That's because I wanna talk about it. So let's get discussional in
Yeah.
the comments for sure. But then that
Exactly.
brings us because Jim Carrey was kind of scary with the way he was looking. That brings us to
Mhm.
something scary on how to sell a haunted house.
You
Our
got
book. Yes, I got it. And I actually started reading. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little behind you guys. I started reading it today with everything going on with my son. I haven't had a minute, but I am a couple chapters in
Yeah.
already. And I'm loving it so far. So I'm not going to give any
Uh-huh.
details away yet, but I just wanted you guys to see it and know what book we're reading this month. So if you guys want to join book club and read along with us, you are more than welcome to do that. And then as always, we'll discuss at the end of the month, but do you have any thoughts that don't give too much away just yet?
Not really, because again, I have read it before. However, I will say my
Mhm.
husband's reading it right now, which I'm excited about
How
because
is he
he never
liking it?
reads. I think he's liking it a lot, honestly. I
Good.
really think this is more his style than he thought it was gonna be. So I'm
Oh, okay.
excited about it. It's very
Would
like
you think
spooky.
about bringing him on for our last episode of the month so he could tell us what he thought since he joined our book
Maybe.
club?
Maybe honestly. I think that would be
Maybe.
fun. I just gotta talk to him about it, but I think that could be a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
I think
Yeah?
so too.
Oh
Like
my
maybe
gosh.
he wouldn't have to do the whole podcast if he didn't want, if he was too
Yeah.
nervous. He could just come like for the book club section. And cuz
Yeah.
we have our first book club member.
Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited!
That it is so exciting. I'm glad you said he doesn't normally read?
No, no. So he kind of did false advertisement when we got together, by the way, because he told me he was a reader. I have seen this man pick up maybe 2 books in the 6 years we've been together. So, whatever. And that's including this one, guys. That is including this one. So,
Look, he
fake
said
news.
he reads the Facebook timeline, okay? Don't judge him.
Okay, yeah, he reads all of his Reddit posts. Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
about it.
Girl,
Oh yeah, a
me
lot
too.
of reading there.
Me too.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, maybe he will come on. I'll have to talk him up and see what we can do. Oh my goodness.
I would love to, because since I have not met Nate before, nor had a conversation with him that wasn't like
Which is
through
so
you via
crazy,
text.
bro.
I know.
That's so
I
crazy.
know. Yes, so I would love, you should talk him into it, because I would love to bring him
I
on,
will.
and
I
I would
got
love
you.
to know his thoughts. Like we could all three just chat it up about the book on our last episode of the month.
Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you so much for listening to this episode. Please let us know what you think in the comments on any posts we make, anything like that. We would love to know if you're loving the book, if you believe in this doppelganger theory, and who Jesus is to you guys. You can always follow us on Instagram. What are we on? Instagram, Facebook,
And Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
and TikTok. Yes, sorry guys, I am losing my freaking mind. We are at Two Grown Show. That is at TOO Grown Show. And we will see you guys next week for our 7th episode. All right, we love you guys.
Bye, guys. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.